everybody, happy Wednesday. I am making a very quick trip, as quick as it can be, to town to buy some more flip-flops for Gloria. Now these flip-flops are dressier type flip-flops. I had bought some at Rose's yesterday to wear so she could wear with some of her church clothes, but I think they had some black ones there too that will go with some other outfits of hers. That girl goes through shoes like people drink water. I think this is her 5th pair. This will be her 6th pair I'm just now buying. Because I believe at the very beginning of the season, like when Easter hit, we had bought her 2 pairs of shoes. She went through those, and then I bought 2 more pairs of shoes. One pair is completely broke, and the other pair, the toes are scuffed off because apparently she walks while dragging her toes sometimes. And so here we are. I saw these at Rose's yesterday. They were literally $3.99. But they're very cute and they seem durable. Now I don't know if they're Gloria durable, but they were durable. So that's where I'm heading now. And I'm wanting to hurry up, do that, and get back. The children are supposed to be cleaning while I'm gone. I'm going to get back and ask them what they did while I was gone. And then I'm going to do lunch, of which is going to be hot dogs for them. I'm not sure about myself. Maybe some cottage cheese and some fruit. We'll see. I had a few pancakes this morning. So what I do mentally in my head, I don't write anything down, but I usually try to balance sugary things with proteins just naturally. I can't do carbs all the time, although I'm not carb sensitive. Like if I was to go on a carb diet, I would not lose weight. A calorie diet, yes I would. But it does help me feel better if I balance the carbs and the protein, and also helps me to not be as bloated, which makes me feel better as well. Okay, so a friend, I'll call her a friend, on YouTube, she is starting out doing pre-K homeschool. From what I get from what she said, they're just doing this now and just to be teaching, and she's taking it year by year, and this is sort of, I guess the impression I got was a trial run of homeschooling. And she doesn't know anyone that homeschools. So that reminds me so much of myself at her age, because, or maybe not her age, I don't know how old she is, but at her stage in life. Because I had started Brittany when she was 4 years old. I was eager, and I could see it in this lady's channel video. I could see myself 18 years ago. Exactly, the exact same thing. I had the charts on the wall, and yeah, the whole thing, which is wonderful. But anyway, so I was just recommending to her that she takes it slow, because he's 3 years old, and to me he's still a baby, especially when you have adults. They seem like babies at 3, and they grow up so fast. I see it now, how fast they grow. And so anyway, I'm at the stage now with Gloria. I'm like, why rush things? You know, she's 8 years old. That's our baby. And so anyway, she had asked why we started homeschooling. What I can recall from when we started homeschooling was I was sitting in a Bible study class. It was literally called Discipleship Training Class at church. We had that on Sunday nights before the evening service. And a parent had brought up something new that was going to be happening in schools that had not happened there before, that was not something that we would approve of. I don't know what was happening really, but I said, that's it. Before I'll send my child to a school that does that, I'll homeschool. And so, anyway, I don't know where they even came from, because like I said, I didn't know anyone that homeschooled. And at the time, Brittany was 3 years old. So, not long after that, I started looking for Christian schools, and the only Christian school in our area, they were asking over $2,000 a year for tuition, plus it was, you had to buy school uniforms and stuff, and there was no way we could afford that. I had just recently started staying home full time, probably a little bit over a year before that. At this time we were expecting our second baby, and it just wasn't something that we could afford. Well, God knows all, and He had a plan, and I know that plan for us was homeschooling. So, as I got into the first year though, the reasons for homeschooling was mainly moral-wise for us, but then it became Christian-wise for us later. And we just started, and we never stopped. It was something, I'm a type, I have a personality of, when I start something, I like to finish. And I guess, you know, too, with us growing more in our Christianity, that we wanted to continue on in the path that we were going in. So that was the main reasons for homeschooling. I would suggest for anyone that feels like they need to have some camaraderie in your area, I would look for homeschool groups. Not all of them are the same, but there are support groups and accountability groups. And like with we did join a homeschool group when Brittany was in kindergarten, so it was the following year. And so it was like a year of not knowing, well, there was, yeah, about a year of not knowing any other homeschoolers. And then the church that we were going to at the time, their assistant pastor the following year began homeschooling, or she was a homeschooler. And so I knew her, and she was the only one. And then we joined the homeschool group that we were a part of for several years. And we did field trips with them, co-ops with them. We would meet one morning every week, and we would split up into classes. And then sometimes we would just get together and go to the park. We had Mom's Night Out, and that was a whole lot of fun. So, anyway, yeah, that's all about that, really. I'm trying to think of anything else. No matter what, though, you're going to have your good days and you're going to have your bad days. There were times that I and Brittany and the other children would cry. We'd be crying at the same time. But it is something that you are able to do. And anything that you don't know, you can learn along with your children. And it is very doable. And it's very rewarding. Brittany, she started reading, she was our youngest reader, and I do believe that was because I was so gun-ho when we first started. And she was very intelligent as well. I'm not taking that away from her. But she was reading at 4 years old, and I remember the first time she read, a friend stopped by, and Mr. Ken, of which she works for them sometimes now, and he stopped in, and I said, "You have to sit down, Ken, listen to this, listen to her read, watch her read this book." And so he was like, okay, yeah, that's real good, you know, but I was all like so excited, and it's very rewarding. And so, anyway, I am almost in town. I'm going to let you go. This is about 10 minutes long, but I'll talk with you later, and I hope you have a blessed day. Bye.